What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Tyson, and it is reaction time. And I know y'all used to me reacting to dance videos, and I don't know if I've ever posted, as I think right now, a video of me reacting to a compilation, but that may come up soon because I know I shot a video like that for sure. So y'all go see that soon. But today we're doing something different. I got some good news. Y'all about to see content and watch me knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm about to give y'all content and get his schoolwork assignment done. So this reaction video is for my sociology class, and today we are watching the Ferris State history professor go out and do an honors rant. Now in this video, it's supposed to be a lesson because he is a professor. He has had at least 25 years at this school, at this college, and he is supposed to be giving this lecture for students. My class, we talked about this a little bit. I am not majoring in sociology, so please excuse my mispronunciation of some words and terms if I don't know them. So, but it's a 14-minute video. I may skip it, I may not, but at the end of the day, y'all about to understand what this is for, and I need y'all to hit that comment section on y'all for y'all opinion as well, because I really want to know. This is new for me, so y'all about to enjoy the ride, and yeah, let's just get into this video.
I don't know whether you people have noticed, but it's dangerous to breathe the air.
It's dangerous to breathe the air.
When I was your age, more doctors smoked Camels than any other cigarette.
Now Camels agree with your throat. See how mild and good tasting a cigarette can be.
I don't give a damn about no damn Camel cigarettes.
Those means fuck to fuck, which really
fuck
means I may have fucked up my life flatter than hammered shit. But I stand before you today beholden to no human cocksucker and working a paying fucking union job. And no limber dick cocksucker of an administrator is going to tell me how to teach my classes because I'm a fucking tenured professor. So if you want to go complain to your dean, fuck you, go ahead. I'm retiring at the end of this year and I couldn't give a flying fuck any longer. You people are just vectors of disease to me and I don't want to be anywhere near you. So keep your fucking distance. If you want to talk to me, come to my Zoom. Now the question that I want to pose to you is this.
He's slick. I say slick because he really shared how he felt through an example of a clip that he's about to pull up.
Soliloquy means speaking one's thoughts aloud when by oneself or regardless of the audience, especially by a character in a play or a movie.
There you go. Soliloquy.
Plagiarism means taking someone else's work or ideas and passing them off as your own.
Now, with that limey damn accent of yours, these rumors true that you're descended from the British nobility?
I'm descended from all them cocksuckers.
Well, here's to you, your majesty. I'll tell you what. I may have fucked my life up flatter than hammered shit, but I stand here before you today beholden to no human cocksucker and working a paying fucking gold claim. Not the U.S. government saying I'm... Tell you what, I may have fucked my life up flatter than hammered shit, but I stand here before you today beholden to no human cocksucker and working a paying fucking gold claim. Not the U.S. government saying I'm trespassing or the savage fucking red man himself or any of these limber dick cocksuckers passing themselves off as prospectors that better try and stop me.
They better not try it in here.
So, is my adaptation of this scene plagiarism? Well, if I hadn't put it to your attention, it would be plagiarism. Anyway, back to my soliloquy. So, what you really want to know is, how the fuck am I going to get out of this course alive and with an A? is the real question. How does this asshole professor grade? Well, let me set your mind at ease about that. You don't have a thing to worry about because there's absolutely nothing you can do. You have no control over your grade. It doesn't matter how fucking hard you work or how great your grades are. My grading system is based on the Calvinist doctrine of predestination. I figure if it was good enough for America, it's good enough for me. The Indians didn't lose because they failed. They tried everything and nothing worked. Because the universe doesn't give a shit about justice. It's all predestination. And you all are predestined to lose just like the Indians. So you should know that the American colonies, especially in the North, were founded by Christians who were basically Calvinists of one sort or another. And the Calvinist doctrine can be seen woven through American ideas about justice. You might want to check that out someday, but we're going to move on.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
You should know that the American colonies, especially in the North, were founded by Christians who were basically Calvinists of one sort or another. And the Calvinist doctrine can be seen woven through American ideas about justice. You might want to check that out someday, but we're going to move on. Here's how Calvin saw the universe. Calvin believed that a person was either predestined for salvation or damnation. Most people were chosen for damnation, and that's because all human beings are sinners damned by their own ugly souls. But despite how disgusting beings are sinners damned by their own reason for damnation, and that's because all human beings are sinners damned by their own ugly souls. But despite how disgustingly
So, if we sin or not, not everybody sin. Well, a lot, you know. Some people try to control it. Why you gotta be like that? Damn. You gotta be like that.
your soul might be, God in his infinite mercy, all human beings are sinners damned by their own ugly souls. But despite how disgustingly ugly your soul might be, God in his infinite mercy has chosen, at random I might add, a few individuals for salvation. These people are saved by grace, I might add. God in his infinite mercy has chosen, at random I might...
At random. I don't think I agree with that. He ain't choosing no at random. He knows exactly who's going up or down. I know.
A few individuals for salvation. These people are saved by grace alone, not by any righteous actions they may have performed. It doesn't fucking matter whether you go to church or give charity, your actions don't count. Nobody earns salvation because nobody is that good. And that is why, and that's the way it is in my class. I figure,
boy,
it was good.
I swear I snatched his chin hair off his chin, boy. How you gon'? Couldn't do it. Couldn't go to his class. He would have got exactly what he wanted. And that's for people not to come to the classroom. Cause yeah, he got the game twisted. You got no.
Calvin is good enough for me. None of you cocksuckers are good enough to earn an A in my class. So I randomly assign grades before the first day of class. I don't want to know
Hey, how would y'all feel if y'all went into y'all class? Hey, how would y'all feel if y'all went into a class and y'all already had a grade the first day y'all walked in? And it was, but it was chosen at random, so yeah, you could have had it.
Fine.
Huh?
It's not fine. Right, we got time to impress him. So if I gotta eat, I know that all I gotta do is go up.
Yeah. And if I gotta hate,
I'm already his
I
favorite.
still gotta do work. I
Right.
came into class with a grade and we ain't did no work yet.
You can't guess that that you his favorite off of what he's saying. I'm gonna tell you what he's saying. He basically saying,
No, he's saying like I might either have a bad grade or a good grade at his will.
at
his
random,
will.
at his chosen
will
random. Yeah.
Either way it go, I still ain't did no work and ain't been on the first day of class. I ain't even signed the syllabus yet. So I'm okay with this predetermined grade because he never said it was final. They dog want to see how you think.
You know, it would have took me about a couple days to get to the notion of the grade ain't final. It would have took me a couple days. Like, nigga, like this grade not final, because I for sure didn't think about that until you just said it.
And the shit he was saying was like, God already chose at random, but it's still determined at the grace of God. So all the shit a toss up.
Yeah, cause alright, you did all that work, right, for that class?
No, it's still going.
Listen,
It's still going.
At the end of the class, like you get your grade, right? You do all that work to get your grade.
This
right?
class. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right. You do all that work to get your grade. If you get an A, you be like, thank God. Or you know what I'm saying, right? It's predetermined. It's however you want to take it. You could take it as God already said I was gonna get this A. It's in my fate. It's in my destiny. Or you could put it like me
He
and
saved me
God.
by the skin of my teeth with this D. By the grace of God, I got up off that.
You
bitch.
feel me? Or
Bing
by,
bong.
I hate this old clever fuck, this cocksucker. Because he clever and it's irritating, but you know that's why you're supposed to have a couple of minds on the topic, so we get clarification. Y'all heard that?
About you. I don't even want to know your first day of class.
But he sound harsh as hell though. So he's for sure he pushing a couple of y'all sensitive buttons, even mine. Cause he getting on my nerve. I can tell you that right now. And he may just be playing the part. That may just be what he's doing, just to stick somebody for real. That's smart. Like them.
I don't want to know shit about you. I don't even want to know your name. I just look at the number and I assign a grade. That is how predestination works. And don't come fucking complaining to me. Take your complaints to God. He ordained this system, not me. Attendance policy. There was an interesting letter in the New York Times written in response to an opinion piece that was entitled "Republicans Cry Freedom While People Die." And the letter goes like this. I'm a professor at Clemson University where I've taught for 8 years. Like my colleagues, I was forced to teach in person this semester, which began on August 18th. After 2 classes with full mask compliance among my students, I tested positive for COVID. I'm vaccinated, but among the breakthrough cases that are increasing rapidly in places where there are no vaccine requirements. There is no vaccine mandate at Clemson, and only 53% of the students report having been vaccinated. I'm very ill with fevers, chills, loss of taste and smell, and hallucinations at night. As Ms. Wrinkle, the author of the original article in the New York Times, writes, the blame here rests squarely on the South Carolina Republican-led government, and I would add on Clemson's Board of Trustees and the executive leadership, whom I implored to issue a vaccine mandate to protect the safety of the faculty, staff, students, and community members. That was written by Walt Hunter of Pendleton, South Carolina. Our situation here at Ferris is about the same as described in this letter. The only difference is I'm going to be 75 years old in March, and COVID has already killed 1 of every 100 Americans over the age of 60. In other words, whatever you think of the risk of COVID, I live in a very different world. My risk is much greater than yours. In our first assignment, you're going to tell me.
Is his chin pissing you off, or is it me? All right, I'll keep that. Just hit me in the comment section.
How the last 2 years have been for you. Last semester, I had a lot of students tell me how the pandemic has affected their families. Many students' families have suffered serious financial problems because of so they run small businesses. Others told stories about missing their grandparents on Christmas because of COVID. They didn't want to expose grandma and grandpa to a disease that could kill them. Listen up, folks. I'm old enough to be your grandpa, and you people are vectors of disease to me. So when I look out at a classroom filled with 50 students, I see 50 selfish kids who don't give a shit whether grandpa lives or dies. And if you won't expose your grandpa to a possible infection with COVID, then stay the fuck away from me. If you don't give a shit about whether grandpa lives or dies, by all means, come to class. Now, before any of you go running to complain, and it happens every semester, Dr. Mailer said, we shouldn't come to class. Dr. Mailer said we shouldn't come to class. Let me clarify my attendance policy to you. First, let me explain that professors have complete discretion with regard to attendance policy. Many professors, for example, allow 3 unexcused absences, while other professors do not take attendance and require attendance at all. My classes are all designed to be taught remotely, and everything you need to earn an A is available to you on our Canvas page. There is no benefit whatsoever from coming to class. I will not take questions in class because I'm wearing this fucking helmet in order to stay alive. So please, come to class, enjoy the show. I'll be there regularly because I have no choice. You, on the other hand, have a choice. Thank you very much.
So I'm going to say it's for the class, for my sociology class, Dr. Crane. Give Dr. Crane a like through this video if you don't go to Saginaw, and if you do, because I love you too. But I have to share my response on if what he says has some value. You know, overall, I think I would say he do got value. He does have value in what he's saying. At the end of the day, I gotta just like how my teacher told me to look past the cussing, the swear words, and derogatory statements, and try to see what he's actually saying. I have to say he does have value, but he ain't had to do so he had to do so good at playing the antagonist of the world, if I should say, because it was almost believable. Like, I won't go as far as to say the man is racist, but like, is this, he really stings you when he calls you a cocksucker, you know? So yeah, that'll wake you up for sure. But he's a shark, and I may not have gotten it all, but I know he for sure saying, don't come to class. I can tell you that much. I know he's saying that for sure. What I do want to hear what y'all think though, for sure, for real, about does what he say have value?
You say a lot in between the lines.
It got a lot of value if you're a person that don't understand finding direction. Like, direction not just gonna come to you, but if you feel like direction should just come to you, then everything he's saying there applies. If you feel like that don't apply to you, it applies to the majority of the people that you deal with. If you can determine if they done found their own direction or they just going with fate.
All the people that go by regular school system gonna hate him. Systematic.
And that's the whole point of the video,
Institutional
probably.
lies.
I think that's the whole point of it.
You said that's the whole point of the video?
Well, not the whole, but I think that's a point that he was trying to make. Exactly what he just said.
Because it's systematic. Okay.
Systematic.
Systematic. So, I don't know what the people that
It's
just
in between the
gotta follow-
lines. It's a lot in between the lines.
The people
I
that
don't know.
just gotta
for
follow rules and just gotta, if it's a point A to, B to get to a good grade, they want to just do that. If they don't understand, like, how can I get a good grade, or how can I please this man to, my good grade, or, some shit like that, then they gonna hate it.
Well, there you have it, folks. And Professor Crane, what I said is my reaction video and response to this professor. This class is just new for me, so it's not completely new, but as far as my understanding of sociology and applying terms to concepts and other theories based on the population, I'm not strong in that area. So, yeah, it's over. But at the end of the day, I think he has value.